Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn new topic named as isometric projections. So what is isometric projections? In isometric projections, all three dimensions of the object, that is length, width and height of the object, are shown in a single figure. So we have to draw a single figure showing the 3D view of the object, and the single 3D object is drawn on isometric axis which are inclined at an angle of 120 degree to each other. As we can see that this cuboid is drawn, or the 3D figure of the cuboid is drawn on the isometric axis. So let us discuss about this cuboid. So this is the length, and we can see that the isometric axes are inclined at an angle of 120 degree to each other. So this is the length, width and height. So the single 3D view of the object is drawn on isometric axis which are inclined at an angle of 120 degree to each other. Now how can we say that this 3D object is an isometric projection of the given object or isometric view of the given object? So there are two types of 3D figure here. One is the isometric projection and second is the isometric view. So what is isometric projection? If a 3D object is drawn by using an isometric scale, if a 3D object is drawn by using an isometric scale, then the 3D object is known as the isometric projection of the given object. And now what is isometric view? So if the 3D object is drawn by using a normal scale that we are using, then the 3D drawing is known as the isometric view of the object. So what is the difference between the isometric scale and normal scale? To understand the difference between isometric scale and normal scale, let us discuss about the isometric scale. So now here it is given that draw isometric scale to show 70 mm, or draw the isometric scale length of 70 mm. Now how can we draw the isometric scale, and how can we say that the isometric scale is different at the normal scale? So for that, first of all, let us draw isometric scale, or let us understand the isometric scale. For that, first of all, draw a line, horizontal line. Then after, measure two angles from this line. One is the 30 degree angle and second is the 45 degree angle. Let us say that this is O. Now draw one line inclined at an angle of 30 degree, which we have measured already. So this is 30 degree, and draw one another line which is inclined at an angle of 45 degree that we have already measured. So this is 45 degree angle. Let us say that this is OA and this is OB. Now measure 70 mm distance on OA line. Here our OA line, which is inclined at an angle of 45 degree, will represents normal scale. That means we have to show the actual scale on OA line, which is inclined at an angle of 45 degree, and the line OB will represent the isometric scale. Now measure 70 mm actual scale length on OA line and mark the points up to 70. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 mm. So this length is 70 mm, and which is our actual scale length. So mark these points 70 mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 70 mm. Now if you want to show the isometric scale length of 70 mm, draw a line perpendicular to the baseline from 7. So we have to draw a line perpendicular to the baseline from 7, and the intersection of this line to the isometric scale length line will gives us the isometric length of 7 isometric scale length of 70 mm. So like this way we can draw the isometric scale. If we want to define the iso scale of 60 mm, draw a line parallel to this line from 6. So this length will be 60 mm iso, this length will be 50 mm iso, this length will be 40 mm iso, 30 mm iso, 20 mm iso, 10 mm iso. So likewise this we can draw the isometric scale. Now how the normal scale will differ from the isometric scale? Here we have written one relation. Isometric scale is equal to 0.816 into normal scale. Or we can also say that isometric scale is equal to 9 by 11 into normal scale. Or we can also show the relation between isometric scale and normal scale by using this relation also. Isometric scale is equal to root 2 by root 3 into normal scale. And make sure that the isometric projection, in the isometric projection, the dimensions of the object is less than the actual dimension. In isometric projection, the dimensions of the object is less than the actual dimension, because in isometric projection we will use the isometric scale. So if you use the isometric scale to draw the object is known as isometric projection, and if we use normal scale to draw the object, then the object is known as the isometric view of the object. So this is all about the isometric scale and normal scale, and how the isometric scale length is different than the normal scale. Now what is the relation between the isometric scale and the normal scale? Now let us draw some basic 3D figures or basic 3D isometric views of the given object. So let us start with this example. Draw isometric view of a square prism with basis length 40 mm and axis height 60 mm. So we have to draw this isometric view of a square prism. So we are going to draw the isometric view, that means we are going to use the actual dimensions of the given object, not isometric dimensions. Now first of all, draw a line, baseline. After drawing the baseline, draw an angle of 20 degree by marking this point, 30 degree for this side, 30 degree this side. Draw two lines, incline at an angle of 30 degree, 1, 2. So we can say that these are the isometric axes of the figure. This third figure is perpendicular to this line. So we can say that these are the isometric axis inclined at an angle of 120 degree. Now measure the base length of 40 mm. So base length over here 40 mm. So draw the base 40 mm on both sides, 40 mm on both sides. This angle is inclined at an angle of 30 degree both sides with the baseline. Now draw a line or measure the axis height on these axes that we have already drawn. So axis height is 60 mm. So measure 60 mm over here, 60, and show the axis height over here, axis height of the prism, like this. Now draw lines parallel to this line from these 2 points, 1 and 2. So we have to draw lines parallel to this line from this point, that is 1, and 2. Now again measure 60 mm on these both lines. 60, so mark the point of 60 mm. 60 mm and draw 2 lines. Join these two edges. Now draw the top face of the square prism. To draw the top face of the square prism, let us measure this length. This length, give an arc over here. From this point, give an arc over here. Mark this point, intersection. Connect this point to this corner and this corner. So this is the square prism. Base is length 30 mm, axis height 60 mm. Now let us draw one another 3D object. Here it is given that draw isometric view of a square pyramid, base edge 40 mm. So base edge 40 mm and axis height 60 mm. So now if you want to draw the square pyramid of base 40 mm, axis 60 mm, draw the square prism of base length 40 mm, axis height 60 mm by using this particular method. So here we have already drawn the square prism having base length 40 mm, axis height 60 mm. Now here we have to draw the square pyramid. So first of all, this is the square, but in 3D view it is a rhombus for us. So draw two diagonals of the rhombus, one diagonal, second diagonal. This is horizontal diagonal of this rhombus. Practically this is square, but in drawing it is viewed as the rhombus. Now mark the center point of the rhombus to show the center, or to draw the apex point of the square pyramid. Now connect this point to the base corner over here. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5. We want to show the hidden outlines of the square prism. We can show it like this. So this will be the square pyramid. So again, if you want to draw the square pyramid, we have to draw the square prism having base length 40 mm, axis height 60 mm. So first of all, draw the square prism, then mark the center of the top face. So to mark the center of the top face, we have drawn two diagonals of the top face, 1, 2, and the intersection of the two diagonals will give us the apex point of the square pyramid. Now join this point to the base corner, 1, 2, 3, that is 1, 2 and 3. Join the base edge. So this will be the square pyramid having base edge length 40 mm and axis height, measuring it from here to the center of the base. So this will be the axis height. So this is the square pyramid or 3D view of the square pyramid on the isometric axis, or isometric view of the square pyramid. Now let us draw some more basic 3D views. So here it is given a draw isometric view of a cuboid having length, width, height. So length into width into height is equal to 30 is length, 40 width and 60 height. So we have to draw the isometric view of the cuboid having length 30, width 40, height 60. Here we have shown the isometric axis. Now measure the length 30 over here, 30 length, 40 width and 60 height. So here we have already marked the points of length 30, width 40 and height 60. So first of all, complete this figure showing length with and height of the cuboid. So this is the height of the cuboid, 60. This is the length of the cuboid, which is 30, and this is the width of the cuboid, which is 40 mm. Now to complete this figure, draw lines parallel to this edge of the cuboid from this point and from this point also. Now measure axis height, which is 60 mm. Give an arc from this point, 1, 2. Join these points to base corner, 1, 2, which are the side edge of the cuboid. Now join these corners, 1, 2 and 3. Now draw the top face of the cuboid. And if you want to draw the top face of the cuboid, see that this line, which is line 30, will be projected over here like this, and also projected over like this. Line 30, given up, and this is width 40. Here it is projected over here. It is going to project over here also. It is going to project over here also. So join this point. So this is the cuboid having a length 30, width 40 and height 60. You have to give this dimension by using the methods of dimensioning. Here, to understand the dimensions, I have given the dimensions only, I have written the dimensions only, but I have not followed the dimensioning method. So if you want to give the dimensions, you have to follow the methods of dimensioning to give the dimensions. Now let us complete this figure also. Draw a cube having edge length 50 mm, and we have to draw the isometric view of the cube. So we will use the actual dimensions of the object. So we will not use the isometric dimensions of the object. So there isn't any requirement to find the isometric scale length of 50 mm because we are going to use the isometric view. So if you want to draw the cube having length 50 mm, first of all draw the isometric axis, incline at an angle of 120 degree to each other, 120, 120 and 120. Now measure 50 mm distance, so that is 50 mm length, 50 mm width and 50 mm height, because the length, width and height of the cuboid will be 50 length and 50 width, because cube is an object bounded by 6 squares. So all the base edge length and all the side edge length will remain same. Now here we have already measured 50 mm. Give an arc from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and from this point 1, from this intersection point 2. Now join these points to complete the cube. 1, 2, 3 and 4, so this is the cube or isometric view of the cube having edge length 50 mm. So this is it for today. We will start or we will draw some basic figures in the next lecture also. Thank you.